iPhone 17 Pro Max has just smashed every leak and rumor. This thing comes with a full-width camera plateau that stretches across its back, a battery so big Apple is calling it the longest ever, and a charger that might actually fill you with hope. Wait till you hear what it does differently and what makes me say this could be a game changer. Okay, so imagine you're holding last year's flagship phone, that thing that looked premium but throttled when you tried to game, heated up when you used GPS, and made you question why your battery died by dinner. Now imagine Apple looked at that phone, slapped on a vapor chamber, traded titanium for aluminum, yes really, shoved in triple 48 megapixel cameras, and still somehow squeezed in enough battery that the 17 Pro Max can brag about 39 hours of video playback. I'm going to walk you through the top leaks, features, and reality checks on this beast, compare it to what came before, and then drop some predictions that might blow your mind. But here's the twist you'll want to stick around for. Some of the most exciting upgrades aren't even the flashy ones, they're the hidden ones. First up, design and thermal/build upgrades. Apple has ditched titanium this round in favor of a brushed aluminum unibody using aerospace-grade 7000 series materials. The new full-width camera plateau on the back does more than look dramatic. It gives space for internal components, helps with heat dissipation, and allows a much larger battery. And speaking of heat, the Pro Max gets its first ever vapor chamber cooling system. Basically, when this thing gets hot under load, gaming, video rendering, whatever, the heat doesn't turn the phone into a hand warmer. You get better sustained performance, no throttling as fast, and a cooler feel in hand. Think of it like upgrading your kitchen fan, less smoke, fewer burned cookies. Next, display, durability, and front cam upgrades. The iPhone 17 Pro Max keeps its 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display with ProMotion 120Hz refresh rate, but the peak outdoor brightness is now 3000 nits, which means when you take it outside on a bright sunny day, yeah, rare, but we all do it, you'll actually see your screen without squinting, like you're deciphering hieroglyphs. The phone is protected with Ceramic Shield 2 up front, and now there's a tougher back glass too, plus anti-reflective coating, so glare gets messed up less often. On selfies and video calls, the front cam gets an 18-megapixel center stage module that adjusts when more people enter the frame. So you go from, oh, where did mom go, to everyone's in shot mode automatically. Then let's talk camera, because this is where Apple really dialed in. All three rear lenses are now 48 megapixel wide, ultra wide, and telephoto. The telephoto isn't as physically long optically as some past zooms, but thanks to a higher resolution sensor and smart sensor crop tricks, Apple claims you can hit optical quality 8 times zoom, even though the physical optical zoom is 4 times. For creators, there's dual capture, record front plus back simultaneously, ProRes RAW, Genlock support, etc. Basically, if you make content, this might be one of the more powerful iPhones yet. Don't sleep on performance, battery, and charging. The new chip is the A19 Pro, built on a 3-nanometer process with neural accelerators built into each GPU core, a bigger cache, smarter memory usage, and enhanced network components, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6 Thread. Apple also integrated an N1 networking chip to help with hotspots, AirDrop, overall connection stability, and efficiency. And the battery, Pro Max, is reportedly good for 39 hours of video playback, longest ever in an iPhone. Charging is better. You can reach 50% in about 20 minutes with the right charger. MagSafe and Qi 2 wireless are supported too. All that means more uptime, less stressing about outlets. But here's the twist. It's not all sunshine and triumphant specs. The size and weight have increased. The Pro Max hits 233 grams. So this thing is a workout in your pocket or hand. Some people will hate the new full-width camera plateau. Might feel weird in hand, harder to grip, with more chance of wobble on flat surfaces. Also, the jump in storage options, 256 gigabytes base, 2 terabytes max, means higher prices, obviously. And while optical quality 8x8 sounds amazing, in low light, that sensor crop might still show its limitations compared to a true physical 8x8 lens. So it's upgraded, but not perfect. But wait, here's the part most people aren't paying enough attention to: how Apple is leaning into on-device AI, heat management, and the N1 chip. Those aren't flash specs on the box. They're the ones that might change how the phone behaves months after launch. I'm going to circle back to that with a prediction that could seriously mess with what Samsung or Google does next. Now I've told you all the big stuff, but I want to know, if you had to pick just one upgrade to matter most, what would it be? The camera plateau plus zoom, the new cooling plus sustained performance, battery life, or display brightness? Drop your pick in the comments right now and tell me why. I'll be reading. Here's the truth bomb. iPhone 17 Pro Max doesn't just feel like Apple pumping up numbers. It feels like they finally fixed some of the long-standing complaints. If those 39-hour battery estimates are real, if the vapor chamber keeps performance cool under pressure, and if that camera plateau delivers what it promises, this could be the first iPhone in years that feels like a leap, not just a polish. And remember the opening, this is supposed to be the longest battery ever phone, the one with the camera bar that stretches across, that heater-free gaming promise. If those stick, this is the one that shuts up a lot of doubters. Next video, I'm breaking down the iPhone Air, how thin they got it, whether performance got punished, and whether design sacrificed power. Hit subscribe so you don't decide to upgrade without seeing the full picture. Stick around because this new lineup is going to set the tone for what phones feel like next year. Peace out.